Meeting is called to order. Number two, roll call of board members.
Cox,
Yes.
Shipman,
Yes.
and Beverly,
Yes.
clerk here.
Number three, discuss and take action on consent agenda on all items under the consent agenda will be heard consecutively unless opposition is presented, which the case items will be considered, discussed, and appropriate action taken separately. And the number 8 minutes of the December the 10th, I make a motion.
A second.
Yes.
And that motion was to accept and approve the minutes from December 10th?
Right.
Okay.
B, paying of bill, PSO, all accounts, RWD, all accounts, and Waste Connection, ONG, and Nichols Dixon.
We don't
How
have
much
anything for
motion
them
is-
this time.
We basically,
A second.
Yes.
This one is for stamps. I ran out of stamps, I forgot to get it signed last month, so I bought the stamps for the few things we needed this time out of my own personal. It's about $4. There's the water bill. This one just goes to B. That one just goes to B. It's for the batteries, the hydraulic fuel, the certificate, and all of that. This one is to pay off for the 2024-25 budget that they did for us. That's to pay for that. Next month, Zena, you'll be all on it.
No bottom says.
I know, ma'am, I'm
I just play in between and shuffle.
The rest of these are the online bills for PSO and Waste Management and ONG. But there was one that got missed. That is the Pioneer bill and Madeline's bill. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry. Was that it? Oh, one more. And I will be going to pay all of this after the online stuff.
Yep.
Sorry, sir. Go ahead.
number 4, discuss or take action on Goddard's Enterprise quote for storm siren system.
I took Mr. Dale Thompson, the Grady County Emergency Manager's suggestion and contacted Goddard Enterprises. And he came out and he gave us an estimate for $1,653.08. And that is to do the annual inspection, a battery replacement if needed, and the activation radios.
Okay. I make a motion, we kind of table that because, I think Law Communications is one in the past that has serviced this They replace the batteries and things too, until we can maybe get a hold of them and get a quote from them.
Okay.
See what they say.
Is that what you want, is a quote from Lawton?
Yes.
And you said Lawton Communications?
Yeah, Lawton Communications.
Okay, I will send them an email. On Saturday, I'm gonna be at the office, so I will take care of that.
Okay.
Motion to table,
Yes.
Second.
motion to table till February.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. The next one we have on your little packets, you should have it. After Goodard, there should be one. Okay, I got mixed up, that's not the right one. There it is. From R5 Home Services, I believe it was you, Mr. Beverly, who asked about gutters for the community center to prevent rot from the outside of the building, and an expense there to repair the outside building would be a lot. For 3 runs of 5 feet seamless aluminum gutter with 5 3/4 downspouts, 2 on the north, 2 on south, and 1 in the front would be $1,600. Or he has it with 2 runouts of 6-foot seamless aluminum gutters with 1 3x4 downspout on each side, and 1 runout of 5 seamless aluminum gutter in front with 1 3 1/4 downspout at $1,950. So those are the 2, and those are the 2 estimates he has given.
Okay, have we gotten any other more estimates other than this?
No, sir. I couldn't get a hold of anybody, and the one person I did won't come out this far. Or the one company. I mean, if you'd like me to continue trying, we
Yeah,
can table it till next
yeah,
month, I guess.
I make a motion, we table this till we can do some more research and maybe find some more quotes on it.
Okay, and again, I'll do some more of that on Saturday. So table till, motion to table it, anybody second it?
Yeah.
The next one is, the next item on the agenda is according to Title 51 of the Oklahoma statutes, that was given to me by Miss Vera Baker. The town clerk's office has to be, like, there needs to be a sign that says Town of Bradley, Town Clerk's Office, who the town clerk is, which it would just say name, or, you know, town clerk, and then you could just, like, be able to put something up there that can be easily removed based off of elections or position. And then it has to list the hours that you'd be there, since we're open less than 30 hours a week. We have to have designated hours, and our mailing address and phone number would have to be on there. And I got a quote from Bad Boy Signs for a 2-foot by 2-foot installed. It is $195.
And that's with everything on it.
Yes, sir.
I'd make a motion, we approve that, then.
Second.
Yeah.
Cheap enough,
Yeah, Dean did. And I agree.
Okay. And next item is tax conference. The tax conference.
When you caught up.
Okay, number 7, discuss and take action on the Ascot grant. 2024.
This mostly is just to discuss, cause there's no action to be taken. We received a letter from ASCOG, said, "Dear Mayor Cox, on behalf of the ASCOG Board of Trustees, I regret to inform you that your REAP application was not selected for funding. We received 67 applications requesting a total of $3,960,656.14 for 68 projects. But unfortunately, we only had enough money to fund the top 54 projects scored and ranked by points earned. Although you are undoubtedly disappointed that your application was not funded, I am confident that you will continue your support for the REAP program. It is vital to the quality of life, if not their very existence, for our small communities, counties, and unincorporated areas whose needs certainly exceed their resources and capabilities. We believe that our legislators and governor will determine future funding of the REAP program based on its continuing demonstration of positive impact to rural Oklahoma. Your input to them is of utmost importance as they make tough decisions to balance our state's budget. Remember that even though your project was not funded this year, an application for the same project next year will receive 9 additional points over the first time application. Please do not hesitate to call ASCOG staff for any assistance you may require. Sincerely, Jesse Cross, President, ASCOG Board of Trustees. And I attribute us not getting this to the fact that we hadn't applied in several years and we were behind on our dues, which we're now current with. So we lost points there for not consistently applying and or having our dues paid up. But next year we should be in a better light. We can reapply.
That's what I was gonna ask, are we gonna have to reapply?
Yeah, but we'll get Ronald Peel to do it again like he did for us this time.
Those are additional 9 points next year.
Yeah.
Top of it, that'll help much.
Yeah, and what did he say? He said the top 54. So maybe those extra 9 points will put us in the top 54 next year, you know? I don't know. So we'll just have to keep applying and trying. That's all you can do.
Number 8, discuss and take action on getting a landline for town clerk's office.
I have a reasoning for this. My personal cell phone number is on everything for the county. Well, when people they wanna get a hold of the town clerk for Bradley, but they don't know who to call, they call Grady County. Grady County gives out my cell phone number. I have something that goes on next month's agenda, because it was too late for me to put it on this agenda. This one had already been posted. I got woke up at midnight for a phone call from somebody who wanted to talk to the town clerk. So I've asked around, and what they do in Alex is they have a landline, and that's the number that gets given out. But when she's gonna be away at trainings or away from the office, she just goes deep, 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 and it forwards it to her cell phone without her cell phone number being out from the public. And also, if I'm unable to answer it because I'm driving the bus, it'll go to voicemail. It'll bounce back and put them in voicemail. And then on my days that I'll be in the office, I go in and I can stop like every other day, every day. It don't matter to me. It takes 10 minutes to check a voicemail. But that was my issue, is I was getting woke up. I can't be woke up at midnight.
I make motion,
Yeah, I
put
think
in landline.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, number Number 9, community comments, each person wanting to speak at town board members, which is given 3 minutes to speak. Any questions about the items of the month agenda can be answered by the board members, or any other questions will be put on the next month's agenda and answered at that month's meeting.
I got something. I did not understand the deal about the sign over there, why we have to do that.
Cause it's an Oklahoma statute, Title 51 requires it since we're open less than 30 hours a week. And also the,
The community building, the less or who's open less?
The
the
town
town clerk's
office.
office, I'm not a
Okay,
30-hour
I'm
employee.
thinking.
I'm not 30 or 40-hour employee.
Okay, I understand
So
that.
we have to have certain hours that are available
I see.
in case anybody
I
needs
did
to
not
make,
see it.
wants to come in with an open records request and things like that. So,
How come other towns don't have this deal?
they do, because most other towns have somebody full-time,
Oh,
at
Alex
least
does?
30, yes, Alex's employees, and she has an assistant. They're there 40 hours a week.
Okay, I never had seen the sign up, so.
They
but-
don't
but
they
they're
always collect the
full-time.
bills too?
What, ma'am?
Don't they collect the bills too, the clerks, don't they collect the water bills and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Okay.
they
Now
also
I
have a
understand.
cop that they have to
Right.
do the court docket, they have to do the
Okay.
tickets, and they have all of that they do.
Okay,
We do not,
no,
so,
well, this would be easier.
yes.
Okay, I understand more now. You might have said that, but I didn't grasp it.
It's okay. There's nothing wrong
Okay,
with,
so thank you.
hey, we all have them days.
Anyone else?
I'd like to be put on the docket for next month.
What?
I wanna be put on the docket for next month,
The
please,
agenda,
for the,
or-
for the renting of the building, the funeral
Oh.
ladies.
okay, what day next month?
When you have your meeting. I wanna be on the docket, I want to be on the agenda where we could talk about it.
Oh, okay, sorry Frankie, I apologize.
That's all right, no problem.
Frankie,
I don't know how to speak up
to
sometimes.
discuss what, a funeral committee?
We have a funeral.
Right,
committee
but to
already.
outline it and,
Yeah, we need to know, we need to set up how to know who's written it out, who's got it, what days, so we don't overbook it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If somebody comes in and somebody's rented it out, we don't know at this.
Right.
This is true.
So we need to correspond with that somehow, so that we know not to tell somebody yes and then we can't, you know?
right,
So that's what we need to figure
then
out.
that's just a simple phone call to me. And I would be able to tell you if it was rented out on a certain date or not.
Right, but if I'm not here, there's four of us.
Right,
So, it's hard to, we're used to somebody calling one of us
okay,
to rent it out, but that's what I wanted us to talk about tonight.
okay.
Yeah, and we can also discuss who all's on the committee and our phone numbers and stuff.
That would be helpful, thank you
Yes.
very much. Then I would know who to call also.
Right.
Yeah, because
In
a lot
return.
of them will call, if they got a funeral or death in the family, they'll call me.
Yeah.
Call Pat,
Or
we call Judy.
Call Pat, because, you know, I'm no cemetery board.
Right, I get it.
And so we kinda get a little bit of head up, and then we can ask them where you gonna want a dinner or what, and when, and this and that.
Right,
Not a problem,
thank you,
not a problem. I'll be happy. Also, I have a whiteboard in the office.
okay?
And, I'll, get that all cleaned up and get that ready, and then that way, if for some reason, like if I'm driving the bus and he can't get a hold of me, he could always walk in and see what days have been rented already.
Okay,
I'll keep that up to date,
okay, thank you.
not a problem.
Anybody else?
Okay.
Adjourn this thing.
I make a motion, we adjourn the meeting.
Second.